Okay, so I want ChatGPT to create a cover letter for me. All right, I want it to create a cover letter for me based on my resume. So this thing is what I just learned a couple of weeks back, I would say. I don't really have to even type it out in words. Like ChatGPT help me create a cover letter using this experience. So here is the thing. If you want to create a cover letter, some jobs require cover letter. You need a cover letter to be personalized. It's not like a resume that you must have created and then you just use it. When they ask for cover letter, they want you to personalize it. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to create a cover letter based on what they want to do. So let's start. This is how I used to use my chat GPT. I'm used to the whole greeting and thing. I'm used to the whole saying hello to chat. So I'll say hello chat GPT. You put in your name if you haven't made use of ChatGPT before. But based on my previous, there's one thing about ChatGPT. That's why it's always good to download the app. Once you download the app, you use it for a couple of prompts. It starts to personalize your search to you. I've asked for virtual assistant from ChatGPT before. So if I ask it for components of virtual assistant, it's going to give me digital marketing, administrative, expense, the financial, then the data entry, because I have gotten this search before. So it's personalizing my results based on my search history. All right. So now I'll just say hello chat GPT. You can tell it your name if it's not on your account, but I don't really need that. I'll say I am. You could introduce yourself first. I'll just say hello chat GPT. I need you to create a cover letter for me. So on the cover letter, there must be something that would ask you to highlight. That is the job. I don't really have any job right now that is needing cover letter. I barely do. So I really cannot even go to my search or my files to look for that. But then there's what I'll tell you. Create a cover letter telling us your years of experience, your skills, and how you can add to the growth of this company. Okay, so if that's what they ask you for, those are what they want you to highlight. So here I'll now say, hello, ChatGPT. I need you to create a cover letter for me for for the role of an administrative virtual assistant in a company called, so you put the name of the company. Let me say the name of the company is Soibe, in a name of a company called Soibe. All right, then I'll just put full stop. So I've already said I need you to create a cover letter for me. Then I will now tell ChatGPT that from my resume, okay, create, highlight my years of experience, because that's what those jobs want to see, my years of experience, my skills to fit the job requirements. All right, so now let me now go. Hello, ChatGPT. I need you to create a cover letter for me for the role of an administrative virtual assistant in a company called Soibi. I'll now say the job requirement for the role is, let me just say, data entry, managing managing calendar and emails. Okay, let me do managing calendar, travel itinerary, managing calendar and emails. All right, so I've told you the job requirements, and I say create a cover letter for me, highlighting. So you're saying this highlighting, you should talk about it, like lay emphasis on it a bit, highlighting my core skills, years of experience, and how I can impact the company significantly, or impact to the growth, to the growth growth of the company significantly. Then full stop. And I say get these details from my resume below. Okay, so now when I'm telling ChatGPT now is that, hello ChatGPT, I need you to create a cover letter for me for the role of an administrative virtual assistant in a company called Soibe. So once it wants to create a cover letter for me, it's going to personalize it using Soibe because that's the name of the company I gave it. Then I already told you the job requirements for the role. So that in case if that job requirements, if it's not inside my own resume, ChatGPT is going to find a way to switch my own job requirements to fit theirs. And then I'm like, create a cover letter for me, highlighting my core skills, years of experience, and how I can impact to the growth of the company significantly. Get these details from my resume below. So for my resume below now, if I'm attaching my resume, I have to attach my resume, the experience, the skills, that is all I have to attach because I asked it to already highlight my skills and experience. But let's say I don't have to start typing out my experience. I just want to attach my resume. So there's a plus sign here. There's a plus sign here, as we can see, for you to add files. If you are using ChatGPT, if you are using the free version, you can only add images 10 times in a day. Once it exceeds 10, is it 10 or 5? I can't really recall. But you have limitations, but you still have so many things you can do on the free version. So I would just advise to stay on the free version and learn as much as you want to before you go premium, which I don't even think there will be need for that. All right. So I don't want you to get it from the resume because I don't want to type it out. I'll just attach a copy of my resume. I'll say get these details from my resume, from my resume image attached to this. All right, so I'll click on this plus sign. It's showing me files, camera, photos. So I just want to select. Okay, let me just look for a particular, or let me use another resume. Okay, I think I have this Deborah CV. Let me open, and then I have attached it. I have attached it, and you can see it is attached. So now I've already given it this prompt. So now let me just click. Let me see what ChatGPT is going to give me. All right. So you can see I did not input these details, the name of the person, the phone number, the email address. It just brought it out because I attached my PDF. So that's why it's like I am attaching images for detailed result. I just got to know of it like barely a month now. That's why I say the more you use these things, the more conversant you become. So it has shown me here's a tailored cover letter, and here is it. So it's now you can see it said as smart autos I efficiently handle data entry because this all these things is saying now is part of the experience from this resume I attached to it. So it's personalizing it based on that. And one regards Deborah Olaship. So now let's assume I'm done with this. I want to what's it called? I want to make it a cover letter now because this is still not a cover, like this is a cover letter, but I want it to be in a PDF format. All right. Now let's see if ChatGPT can make it a PDF format. You can even see it has asked at the bottom, would you like a version formatted for email or one designed in a document format like PDF or Word? So here is the thing. Why I wouldn't make this a PDF straight is because I need to edit some details. This place that is showing today's date, I need to edit it. Once it's PDF, I cannot edit it. All right. The hiring manager, okay, all of these things are perfect. But mind you, for cover letter, I think the recruiter's email address is always at the right, at the top right hand corner, like this part there. I think yes, it should be their address. Then here should be your own. I'm not really sure of the address thing because I barely do cover letters. But then if you want to be very sure of that, you could just go to Google Docs, pick a cover letter template. It's going to show you whose address is at the right hand side or the left hand side. And then once you do that, you just copy all of these things. You just copy from here. Okay, please ensure you don't copy this particular, here's a tailored cover letter for you, because some people do that mistake. They copy. That's why I say just copy copy the prompts here and you paste it on Google Docs, and then you just work on it from there. You don't even need to work on anything. Once is this particular place, the today's day, just impute the date and impute the person's email address and the hiring company's address at the top right corner. Then this, and just put it in a PDF format and just submit. Is that easy?